valley of brokenness, it is not fun. It is hard. So break me is a very bold prayer that requires a lot of encouragement and trust. So today I want you to leave here with sincere hearts, saying, Lord, I may not know what's coming. I may not understand, but I want to be broken before you. It takes courage. It takes willingness to let God expose and remove anything in our lives that is not fully surrendered to Him. I'm going to turn this way for a second. Some of you have been serving the Lord for a long time and your mouth is exactly the same. Some of us have the same hang-ups and hindrances today as when 10 years ago we gave our life to Christ. Some of us still have, and we have allowed the negative space around us to manipulate and overshadow what Christ should be producing out of us, and everything that comes out of us is still flesh. I, in my heart, desperately, every year I pray, not necessarily for a word, but for a vision for the new year, just like you do for your life. You want a New Year resolution that you last 6 minutes and it's done. You don't make it to February. Come on, February 1st was yesterday and y'all hadn't even been to the gym yet. You're paying for it. Some of y'all say you're going to do this, you're going to do that. But instead of a resolution, I want you to try to change your mindset, change the way you think about things, change the way you see things. Your perspective should be different. When we come to Christ, what does Jesus tell us that we must do if we are going to say we are willing to follow Him? Faith without works is, and so if that is dead, then salvation without the fruit of the Spirit is a dead tree. We're not producing what should be coming out of us. Instead, we want God to keep us safe from harm and wrap His loving arms around us. We love the heavy side of mercy and grace, but we don't want the justification and the sanctification and the purification that should come. This is not detached from the character of God. Now, this ain't a preaching part of my segment today, but some of y'all sitting here today right now are still doing the same things that God should have delivered you from 20 years ago. Now, here's my thing. Just because something is good doesn't mean it's good for you. I've said this over and over and over again. Just because you're not living in the effects of your old ways, when you're still holding on to them now, one day it will catch up to you. One day it will be the bondage that may end up making you turn from God and drag you into hell. And I don't want that from you. I love you too much to want that for you.